Welcome back. You're watching Chat Barbell. Today we're doing shoulders, pumping the iron with the dumbbells. This is the best. This one and maybe the machine for shoulders. Does this ever get you a good pump? Really works the traps. It gets your mid-delt involved. It's just a beautiful movement. Now you'll notice I kind of rotate my wrists, and that's purely just to save my rotator cuff. Same kind of deal with when you're doing any press. You don't want to flare your elbows out. Start doing that, you're just gonna absolutely wreck your rotator cuff. So keep those elbows tucked into your body slightly, just like I'm doing right now. We're on 35s, working our way down from 50. Now, when I'm doing this exercise, I'm really focusing on not using my legs. You really don't want leg drive involved, because then it just takes away from the power you need to harness in your shoulders. That's the whole point of this exercise, is using your shoulders. Just as far as a mind-muscle connection thing would go. And you'll see me hopping up and whatnot near the end of my sets, which is fine. You know, I'm just pushing myself. That's all that means. Form, you can let form break down throughout the set. You can't start with shit form. That's a good rule to live by your entire life. Nearing the end of this particular exercise, and I'm really feeling it. I was so tight going into this crucifix type of exercise that I like. I just kind of came up with this myself. I like static hold type exercises like planks. So I decided to take that to the old lateral, the mid-delt, and just kind of spend some time in the worst part or the most strenuous part of the movement. We're going for time under tension with this particular adaptation of the lateral raise. So basically, just hold it till you can't really hold it much longer, and then tweak it up and down like a little butterfly, and then like a retarded butterfly, and then you basically you start failing. You can't hold it any longer, and then you start going from there as high as you can, and finish with partials. This, and 20 pounds is a healthy one for me anyway. That amount of weight, like, that's pushing it for most people, I think. When I started doing this exercise, I started with 10s. That was only about like 2 months ago. I've been doing it for every shoulder workout since 2 months ago. So that'll just give you an idea of how quickly you can progress on it. But we're gonna basically, well, this isn't gonna quite finish off the shoulder exercise. There's one more exercise after this, but you have to throw this in. This goes into back and shoulders, one and the same, because this is going to engage your traps a little bit. You're really shooting for your rear delt, but you'll get a little bit of trap haxulation. It's friggin' awesome. It's just a great all-around movement, you know, to get the beautiful big 3D deltoids. You must do the face pulse. It's required. And with the weight, you know, I'm actually keeping it at pretty much the same thing the whole time. I think for my last set, I usually pyramid up. You know, different days call for different things. This is, of course, my deload day after my multiple PRs set in one day. Can't argue with that. When you're doing these, ideally pull them, hold them. Nice, slow, eccentric, but it's all about the hold, boys. Kind of like with the lat pull down. It just feels freaking awesome. Really engages the muscle. Helps you to connect the mind and the muscle. This is the worst machine I've ever used for a shoulder workout. It's a Nautilus. Honestly, I don't know if this machine just needs a little bit of tightening up or what, or if it just sucks. But basically, it's super sloppy. If you kind of look at how it comes down, you see how the one side comes down first? It's a dual cable, independent and stuff, but it feels so sloppy and I hated it. I just pushed out 20 and said, frig this thing. All right, boys, that's the shoulder workout. This is Chad Barbell. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.